I'm trying to move the most amount of items I can in a fucking week. Pick your niche. They gonna tell you to pick your niche. Me, I kind of buy everything. Sometimes that shit fuck me up, but how I'm getting into it now, my niche is kind of becoming just electronics and fucking video games. I be dibbling, dabbling in a lot of stuff. Like I got Funko Pops, got collectible items. Started fucking with video games because one time when I was on eBay, I seen a game, DuckTales, go for it was going for $13,000. I think it sold for like 14.7 or some shit like that. And when I seen that, I was like, yo, how the fuck did a fucking video game go for that much? And I'm like, dog, that shit is fucking insane, kid. Think about a video game going for motherfucking $14,000. Like, how would that shit process in your brain? It's kind of the same shit when I got started in the phone game. When I got started in the phone game, I used to work at UPS. The first time I flipped the phone, I made like $230. I was making $230 every week at UPS. It was $260 if I went every day because it was a part-time job. That was like that's like 8 years ago, right? So first time when I made $230, that shit did some shit to my brain. Like, yo, what the fuck? That shit was like so simple to get, like so simple to make. I got a phone, I posted it, and then somebody hit me up talking about they want to buy it. I'm like, and I ain't know shit about that, right? How I started in the game, whatever. I started how I started. I knew how I started. I needed to really teach myself how to do that shit because I always told myself, if I don't learn this type of skill, whatever you want to call it, this type of trait, whatever it is, I'm fucked. I used to always tell myself that shit, bro, because I had seen some money. Like, it's one thing to see money, but it's another thing to not really come from money, and then you actually touch some type of money. The type of money that you touch might not be the type of money for somebody else. You might be only making like $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month. Just say, for instance, 1 week you make 5 bands. That shit gonna do some shit to your mind like, damn, bro, what the fuck? So that shit did something to me, and it was just $200. I knew right then and there, I'm like, boy, I gotta rack 100 bands. Just off that shit. So I was grinding. You know, we had a lot of fucking roadblocks. We still got roadblocks to this day, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you're constantly continue to keep working on yourself, whether it's your mind, your body, your soul, it's always going to be fucking roadblocks. When you're trying to be faithful to your girl, it's going to be a fucking roadblock. A fine bitch with a fat booty going to come to, you feel me? When you trying to fucking get fit and, you feel me, work on yourself, it's going to be a motherfucker that try to give you a piece of fried chicken. You feel me? Right? When you trying to grind and when you trying to really work on your craft, your business or whatever, you going to have distractions. People trying to come like, damn, bro, you want to come drink? It's always going to be a roadblock, bro. But you only going to get past that if you understand the goal, understand your goals. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to lock in, bro. This is my trap, bro. This is how I live, bro. This is how I'm living, bro. Like, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. There's no furniture. This is my little setup for my stream shit. You feel me? It is what it is, bro. This is what it's gonna take to get to the next level. And I don't give a fuck no more. This is just what it's gonna take, bro. It's going to take this type of shit to get me to the next level. This is not chill zone, bro. This is not a chill zone. And I'm trying to get people to understand this is what it's gonna take. It's not always gonna be like this though, bro. It's not always gonna be like this, bro. I'm gonna look back 5 years, like 2-3 years, probably when I'm 35. Well, I'll be 35 in 4 years. And I'm gonna be like, damn, bro, I remember when I was straight grinding, bro. I remember when I was fucking grinding, bro. You gotta continue to grind, dog. It's a lot of shit that don't sell, like this shit. I paid I think $32 for each unit. I only sold a couple. And I kind of took losses on them shits. You feel me? It's a lot of shit that don't sell. But this is the business, bro. You gotta constantly keep buying. It doesn't matter. You feel what I'm saying? What I'm trying to tell you is you gotta kind of keep going. Now, let's put these packages outside because since I've been streaming on Whatnot, that's gonna be another video. If you like this video, I don't even go to the post office no more. I move so much packages that I don't have time to do that shit. So I just call them to do it. I ain't no different from you guys. Ain't no different from you, bro. I'm the same motherfucker from Scott Lake, bro. They used to call me Biggie and Parkway in Northern. Scott Lake, Miami, Florida. I ain't no different from you, bro. I'm the same motherfucker, bro. I'm the same humble motherfucker. I would never buy designer. And yeah, bro, that's it. I would never listen, bro. I won't buy fucking designer. Ah, fuck! God, I'm glad that shit saved that bitch. Motherfucking Diaz had the fucking drop, but it landed in something. You feel me? So yeah, bro, like I just wanted to talk to y'all, bro. I ain't talked to y'all boys in a minute. I know people like, damn, bro, what the fuck happened to Big Ralphie? Bro, I've been fucking grinding, bro. I'm trying to fucking get to the next level. And I remember in 2023, I never recovered from my L, bro. I shipped a motherfucker a package that was like 35 racks worth of inventory. We had been doing some business, bro. We had been doing multiple transactions. And then basically what happened was he gonna tell me some personal shit. He gonna bring some personal shit into the deal. Like, bro, why the fuck you bringing your personal problems in a fucking business? You not having what you needed to have, that is all your fault. I don't have anything to do with that. But I never really recovered from that shit, and I'm you know what I'm saying? But I've been there before. But it's like the market changed for the phone game, bro. Like Apple started building that bullshit. Listen, ever since the eSIM dropped, that's when the phone game changed. It changed, bro. Because Apple, one thing about Apple, they don't like people making money off their product. It's weird, bro. We made Apple so much money. We made their job easy. We bought new inventory, the system that they wanted. Apple had a trade-in program. They wanted you to take your phone and trade it in and buy a phone. That's what we did. We was making the market a better place. But Apple, they didn't understand that shit. And I just don't understand why Apple didn't understand that shit. But it's okay, bro. I'm a straight fucking hustler. I used to tell these motherfuckers, do not depend on the Apple store. When I wrote the ebook, right, the last chapter is the Apple method. Why you think it's the last chapter? Because before the Apple store, we was been making 14 bands a month profit. I got sheets, bro. I used to write down all my numbers. Try to see what I'm doing. Even my green. I ain't have a lot of red days though. Sometimes I used to have red days. I remember one month I had a good month. I made $14,000. I made $14,785, and I lost $600. It was a only $600 loss for that month. That was like one of the greatest months ever. You feel me? But in life, man, it's gonna be ups and it's gonna be downs, bro. It's gonna be ups and it will be ups and it will be downs. You as a person have to learn how to maneuver your way through the pain. Learn something, bro. It don't have to be reselling, bro. I'm good at this shit. This is why I stick with it. I didn't try a lot of shit. I didn't try stocks. I do a little, buy a little stocks here and there. I got a couple Amazon shares. But I like reselling because I'm good at it. We all good at something, bro. My gift is to speak with people. I never knew my gift. I mean, I could sing too, but my gift, I can make anybody believe anything, and that's not no manipulation shit. It's just I know where I come from, bro. I didn't grow up poor. Like when I was living, one of the most slept on things is to be grateful for is to be able to live in the same house forever. This is the second place that I live, bro. I only lived in two places my whole life. I've been living here for like 5 years, and when I was in Miami Gardens, I lived there for like 26 years. You feel me? So, yeah, my people's, you know what I'm saying? My old boy did what he did. My OG did what they did. I mean, you can't hate your parents. You gotta learn from your parents. Feel me? One thing that I don't want to do is continue the cycle. Not saying that it's nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying, working, clocking in and shit like that. There's nothing wrong with that because a lot of people got this shit fucked up. They think this shit is easy. bro, it's so easy to just get up and go cock in. It's fucking hard to do this shit. The mental capacity and the stress levels, bro. Sometimes I be stressing because I be in debt. I gotta pay people, and I got a very very good reputation. It's people that affront me a lot of shit because I got a good reputation. It's the saying that they say it takes 10 years to build reputation, and it takes 5 minutes to destroy that shit. So, with that being said, my people, I hope y'all have a good day. I'm gonna try to stay consistent with the YouTube, the Instagram, whatever this video will go out to. But I just want to let you know, you can do anything you put your mind to. I know there will be times where you want to give up and you saying fuck this shit, but just remember why you started. Whether it's in your relationship with your children, your spouses, it's a new job that you're trying to get. It's very hard. Um, Fitness. I'm trying to get back on my fitness shit. Um, there's always gonna be roadblocks, bro. But just remember why you started.